Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the CEVO playoffs. We find ourselves here in round 2 of the lower bracket with Swag, some wacky SGs going up against Faded, farming all day every day. I am Joey, and with me tonight is a guest co-caster Icon from Nexus Gaming. And how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Not as much homework or lab work to get going, but better get started. These bans and picks are coming quick.
Yeah, you can kind of go over them if you'd like. I'm going to write them down.
Okay. Yeah, we got Quick, Nyx, Batrider, Mag, Coddle, all four very strong heroes. Coddle I'm a little bit questionable about, because the Coddle kind of has changed a little bit. You know, he took a nice little nuke, but still a very, very strong hero. And then initially we got Swag coming out with their DS. DS is a hero that they run quite often. They do a very good job with it. This is actually how they took a game off of Chewbacca's, or Chewbacca's
Gotta get the right name there.
Yeah, see him? We'll go with that. You know, like Black's team. You know, one of those things. But yeah, no, it's a very good game and a good series. But I think Darkseer is very strong for them. And I like the Lifestealer Shadow Demon coming out from them. This is farming all day, every day. This is their bread and butter. This is what they like to run. It's a very good lineup for them. And the Shadow Demon's really good against the Darkseer. That Purge gets rid of the Surge. The Disruption slows the Darkseer down. And obviously the Lifestealer just tears through everything. And he's a very popular pick coming up these days. He's got a, you know, getting that quick armlet, getting that quick deso, you know, different types of things like that. Different style of play. He's just a very versatile hero in the current main.
Yeah,
So,
I love seeing the
I hope your
armlet.
picks are getting written down.
I love seeing the armlet come up quick, and then just if they don't have the damage to nuke them, just the armlet toggles extending any sort of team fight or counter initiation that results. And your mic's a bit breathy. Can you move it away, maybe just a little bit?
Is that better? Hello?
Yeah, that seems better. And they pick up the Undying here, so will Faded opt to get a Gyrocopter as their third pick? They could run it mid, or they could support Gyro and the Shadow Demon together to pretty much counter out the Undying.
I think the Swag is debating on getting the Gyro here, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, or they could grab it themselves, so that... Well, but they're going to pick up the Luna here. And instantly Gyrocopter locked in, so pretty much expected.
Yeah, I really like the Luna pickup, though. Luna's really good against Lifestealer. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. We got the Leon coming out. I'm assuming the Lesh will come out as well, and they'll probably, you know, ban those extra supports, stuff that goes well with Shadow Demon. We're probably going to see some mids banned out here from farming all day, every day. That's kind of my guess. Actually, we should probably just go with Faded. Make life
Yeah,
easier.
I just say Faded.
Faded's probably going to ban out mids. Yeah. That's kind of my guess. I think we're going to get rid of the, you're probably going to see the Quap, the Puck, other thing that works really well with Teamfight. So, that'll probably be banned out from them.
So you think Swag's going to ban out the Lesh here? Because normally we just see the Lena ban go, and then people kind of forget about Lesh.
I mean, I think Lesh is a pretty good ban for them. I mean, they might even want to get rid of something else. Maybe even like the Kunkka. Kunkka SD is really strong against us as well, but that might be too much of a counter, so I like the Rubik ban. Rubik's very strong, which is kind of surprising, because I feel like Rubik could have worked well in Faded's lineup as well.
Yeah, you lose a little damage output, because Disrupt and Telekinesis both are great stuns, but they don't do any damage, so... But they're strong supports later on in the game. They scale well with the Demonic Purge going through BKB, and of course Rubik being able to steal abilities, so... And Rubik's 7-1 right now. I was impressed with Mr. Rubik.
Hey, that's how I first picked them, went with the stats, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, actually that makes more sense. The Rubik Undying is a very strong support role for the Luna.
Dire team ban.
There's the Puck ban.
Yeah, there's that mid you were talking about that they're going to be banning out.
I could really see Swag going for like a Quap on their fourth pick here. That's kind of would make a lot of sense and it'd flow really well with their lineup.
Yeah, that is if it doesn't get banned out here as the last ban from Faded. Which I think I expect it to be taken out. I mean, what other strong mids are left? There's Warlock. I mean, I haven't actually seen him in CEVO yet, but he is pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Warlock would be more of a... I feel like that would fit a lot better with Faded's lineup, in all honesty. I
Yeah,
think
for
the
the team
Warlock
fight.
is, you know, it's a pretty good hero, but with the Life Stealer, I feel like, ooh, that's a good ban out. I like the clock ban there.
Yes, it looks like Clock's 4-0 record will be preserved this game as he is banned out.
Clock's OP, what can I say?
He is, actually. Those cogs, man. So good.
So strong. So strong.
I'm glad the cogs got that buff, though, because he felt weak in Dota 2 for some reason. I don't know. If it was...
He was.
Felt better in Dota 1 still.
He just didn't scale well until late game, and now with the little buff that he got, he like just got enough to make him not overpowered, but at the same time he's a very viable offlaner, as you said in your stats post, so...
Yeah, which hopefully everyone reads. Did they give him a strength gain at all? Do you know, as well?
Yeah, he got a slight strength gain, which basically buffs his HP. I mean, it's like when y'all were talking about the other day, literally at level 7, if you have a bracer and a shield, you have 1200 HP, and it's just insane. There's the Warlock ban. It was a good call.
It is a good call. My name earlier today was Ban Warlock, so...
Radiant team.
There's the Quab.
So look at you, predicting picks already, and only, I think this is your second cast with me?
What can I say?
Although you
What
are
can
the
I
drafter
say?
for your
And then the
team.
Storm Spirit.
So you're probably better at it than me.
Gotta learn these things, right? Yeah,
Yes,
I like the
indeed.
Storm Spirit pick out coming from Faded, to be honest. That's a really good. The Nake's Bomb with the Shadow Demon and Gyro, they've got a lot of good mesh coming out. They're going to clear out with another support, but I really like the Storm Spirit. Storm does decent against Quap. If Quap gets those early levels, though, and has the rune control, Storm can have some issues. It just depends on if they're going to rotate those supports to come kill the Storm before 6. That's basically how you shut down a Storm. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens.
And you think they're going to run a mid? They're not going to... Faded's not going to try to do an aggressive and then solo safe Storm with a Gyro mid and then pick up another support here?
You know, I really feel like... You know, I'm not really sure, because like both teams have pretty good later game, and I think Swag actually benefits from running the safe. You know, Undying usually means offensive tri-lane. Undying Bane, I'm not really sure about it. The damage is kind of lacking, but at the same time, I feel like we're going to be seeing an aggressive tri-lane, because usually when you see an Undying, that's kind of what you expect, just because it gives that a lot of, you know, it adds the pressure, it adds the push, and it like allows for that more of a control inside of the lane.
Yeah, and that Tombstone, as everyone knows, very annoying. But with Gyrocopters up there, even at level 1 with Flat Cannon, all the zombies are one-shot. But that will only be 3 attacks, so there could be some zombies into the mix early on.
Yeah, and the Bane's a fantastic pickup. Very good counter to Life Stealer. Very good counter to Storm. Like, I mean, it's a decent Bane with full mana can change an entire team fight just by hitting 3 buttons. So, I really like the Bane pickup from Swag.
Well, Lion, I think this will be a second game here, so getting a little...
Did you get them all written down?
I did.
You know, you can make it easy on yourself. Take a screenshot right before the last pick comes out and then just write down the last pick.
Yeah, I know, but I don't really mind writing it, because then I have it for quick access, since I can't minimize or do anything on my god-awful computer.
You should get like one of those things like Bruno has and have the stat thing come down like halfway through the game.
Oh, I'll be doing that as soon as I get a new computer. Alright, so end of the game. Took people a while to pick some heroes, and then right into a pause for apparently a minute.
Tactical pause.
I broke my left pinky, and apparently I told
done.
Jesus about that, so... Yeah, well, it's just a technical pause, and then the chat they're talking about it. They fixed it, I thought, right? That you can't move or
Yeah.
query anything in practice games. But I've already run
Yeah.
into in practice games where I could move it before, and then the second time it was paused, we couldn't. It was kind of weird.
The match we played earlier today, we weren't allowed to move it, and we played, I think, about 10 minutes in, one of their guys DC'd, but nobody could move, so it might be, I've heard that it's actually if you pause, you can't move, and the other team can, but I've heard that it's works both ways. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Yeah, there's Spooderman just confirming what you said.
Yeah,
So
but it's
Poppy's
a
out
good
of luck.
fix.
That was pretty funny, that Merlini video, though. It was so nuts.
Got that right.
Ooh, good thing they paused it, because I was like, my camera feels really fast, and it turns out the settings were not correct. Alright. And I'll start introducing the Dire, and then after that you can take the Radiant. So we got Smurs here on the Luna, gonna be carrying, and we'll see if they go aggressive as the lanes develop. But it looks like she's heading top for now. Blink playing the Undying, which we normally see Spooderman on, but apparently Spooderman gonna be taking up the Bane with Observer Words, and again Blink with Sentries. Jesus, hero he plays a lot here, the Darkseer. He's going at the offlane, quick soul ring recipe and some regen. No wards to block, but I guess with Darkseer you can creep skip. Or they may be expecting aggression. And Squee on the Queen of Pain in the mid lane.
Alright, on the Radiant side, we got CYBY on the Storm Spirit. We got Corey on his typical Life Stealer. Dimitri playing the support. Good old Russian man. King Kraken on the support as well. We got Theory on the Gyrocopter. So, and I honestly think they're gonna have to aggressive try lane because the Gyro's gonna be hurting a lot if they decide to go against that. He can't really survive as an off lane.
Well, he should do alright for a little while against the Darkseer until Ion Shell gets leveled up high, and then Darkseer can kind of run into him with the Ion Shell, but I don't know, it's even tough with Rocket Barrage from Gyro. He'll do a lot of damage right back.
The battle begins.
It looks like we...
I meant Faded's hands were tied for the tri lane.
Oh, yeah.
I suppose I had better stop.
And we got a lot of party in the river here. It's like we're
Oh,
playing a Grieveling or something.
butterflies.
Best way to
And-
start the game.
Yeah. But yeah, so the aggressive tri-lane is coming out, and I played against Faded the other day, and Corey absolutely ripped us apart on the Life Stealers, so... That hero's very capable in Corey's hands.
Oh,
Is a fire alarm going off, or what is that?
I guess so.
Anyway, so it looks like we got a ward down here behind... Does that one block it, actually? I think it does. Or no, it doesn't.
It should.
I don't know. But anyway, the
Oh,
D-ward gonna
I
miss it
guess it
from
did.
Blink. So the camp is warded, and... Looks like this lane might be kind of passive for a while. I think both tri-lanes gonna want to wait for level 2. So they have the Soul Catcher, and Smurs will actually have Lucent Beam. And second to the mid lane, who do you think wins this matchup? I mean, I guess everyone would kind of say Quap, but...
Yeah, Quap's really difficult to beat. In all honesty, like, if it's equal skill level, the Quap should take it, and if the Quap takes the ring control, the Storm's gonna be out. It's one of those things that if Storm can get a cuppy lucky bottles and placement, be in good shape.
Yeah, I can't remember which game it was when Kish was playing, from Envision Gaming, was playing the Storm Spirit mid versus Quap, and somehow he manned up and had an amazing Storm Spirit game. Alright, into the bot lane here, check out the last hit. Theory, normally the offlaner, but I guess he takes the hands of the carry offlaner type of deal. He's at 10 last hits now compared to Jesus' 8, so Jesus doing pretty good for himself. And looks like Squeeze got himself a bottle in the mid lane. And let's see if Cybe's anywhere close. He's got it now if he wants to buy it. Dimitri rolling down, he's got the haste. Doesn't grab it. Maybe he goes back for it now. The top lane, it looks like we got a bit of action. There's a Nightmare onto King Kraken. Is he going to go down? He's getting pretty low. There's a Lucent Beam from Smurs. No level 2 yet, but it doesn't matter. He's going to go down, and that's the first blood. So Blink draws first blood. Spooderman maybe going to go down here. Corey's getting pretty low. Wow, Spooderman going to live with the brain sap. Dimitri running in with the haste and maybe try to pick a kill, but not going to get it. And Blink picks up double kill first blood. So the defensive trialing working out.
There's really good play coming out of Swag, because in all honesty, they saw from their ward that they've got in the middle lane, they saw the rotation coming out from Dimitri, so it was a good opportunity for them to go in and get the easy first blood.
Yeah, I actually didn't even notice that ward. It's less common, but it's a good ward to put down first because it's less likely to be de-warded. So with that ward, they did see the rotation coming over. Knew someone was out of position and then went for the fight. And with that Nightmare there to take someone out. Got a Hex up onto Smurs, but looks like he's going to be fine. Nothing to follow up. Now I got to jot down who got the first blood so that we know for generations to come. But I'll wait on that. King Kraken with a disrupt onto Smurs. Smurs is open wounds. Gonna get Nightmared to save his life, actually. Still taking a lot of damage. He is gonna go down. The tombstone's here. Dimitri running for his life. Blink out of mana, so it looks like he's gonna be okay. So a good rebuttal kill there coming from Faded.
Yeah, Faded to Triland is a lot more lockdown.
Yeah, it does. The Nightmares from Spooderman, though, that was a good attempt to extend Smur's life on the Luna, but wasn't quite enough as the magic damage from, what is it, Earth Impale? Ground Spike? I don't even know what it's called. Earth Spike, I was close. The damage going through that. And here goes that Queen of Pain with the rune control. Pretty low health compared to CEVO, but she roams around, finds herself that regen rune at the top, and able to get there first with blinks.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised this bottom lane that we're not seeing the Dark Seer creep skip, because if he were creep skipping, he wouldn't have missed the last hit yet. And the Gyro's just kind of, you know, having his way with him.
Yeah, well, can you creep skip it? He's got IHL level 3, so I guess he could start doing it now, and he's got that soul ring up, so he'll have more regen. But I don't know, that Rocket Barrage still really gonna hurt if Theory decides to just come contest. But then if nothing happens, Theory does miss out on all that XP that his tower is just soaking up, which towers don't need XP. So I don't know. I guess it's you just have to play it right.
Mid lane.
Oh, do we have a... CEVO's getting pretty low. He's got the Shadow Strike. We do have a blink in. No, we don't. It's only level 1. It's a long cooldown. The Sonic Wave, however. Level 7 is CEVO, so CEVO drawing the, I guess, first blood in the mid lane there. And up top... No, nothing going down up here. Oh, there's a big Lucent Beam. Smurs, that was the last of his mana. He gets disrupted after the open wounds is put on him, so a bit of a misplay by King Kraken. Smurs getting pretty low. Spooderman with the Brain Sap, gonna get it. Lion, Dimitri draining all the mana. Spooderman gonna live though, actually turns around and... Was that just an auto attack? Bane hits pretty hard for base.
Well, it's that Luna buff. She gives Bane that extra damage.
Yeah, but I mean, Bane
he's actually hitting
hit
for 22 plus, yeah, 22 plus 64. You're looking at an 80, roughly 80 attack, which is insane. You know, 6 minutes in on a support with a decent range.
Yeah. So another double kill going the way of Swag. This time it's on the Bane, which is being played by Spooderman. So double kill for Blink, double kill for Spooderman, and Smur's gonna live all through that, soak up the XP. And Queen of Pain with another rune in the bot lane. Blinks into the trees. Has to take it out. She's looking, or he rather, looking for the kill on Theory. Theory is level 7, doesn't have mana for call down, so if they do find him and get the jump on him, will most likely be a dead gyrocopter. But Squee not willing to waste time, I guess, in the bot lane here. Gonna rotate back to mid. And let's check out the last hits in mid. We expect Quap to be winning, yeah, 28 to 19. But CEVO not doing so bad, really. He does have
first
that.
Blood hurt him a lot. Or
yeah.
Not first blood, but the first kill really gave some space for Quap, which is, I mean, you know, she's gonna get a couple more last hits, but
2
the
levels
reason
ahead
she's
now.
got, yeah, it's hurting. And that's with wasting all that time trying to kill bot.
Yeah. And we see Spooderman, he's not going back to the top lane, so they're playing a little more defensive up there. But Spooderman's got that Soul Ring finish, he goes and wards the bot rune. because they want that Quap to continue having all the rune control possible. And what does she have? She doesn't have treads yet. She's got a Robe of the Magi. So I mean that builds into treads. So she could just be building treads with the Robe of the Magi.
That doesn't build into treads, but
Yeah, it does.
Robe of the Magi.
Yep. If you get Gloves of Haste, it'll turn to treads.
Dire's top tower is
Did you not play Dota 1?
Oh, crap. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I know. Like,
Never mind.
most people forgot about it, and the people that have started Dota 2 probably have no idea that the Ogre Belt, the Bracer of Elven Skin, or whatever it's called, and the Robe of the Magi all build into treads with the Glove of Haste.
Yeah, it's been a very long time. I was like looking at that, I was like, what is she doing? But then I was like, oh yeah, that's old school build. I just haven't played Quap in forever.
Yeah, I'm bad at
But
Quap.
yeah, very good call.
Corey in the top lane, taking a lot of harass, going to be pushed off the lane. The supports are coming in though. There's the open wounds onto Smurs. He's going to be stunned up. Or are they going to have the damage? The mana drain's there. Disrupt to take support out of the fight. Spooderman's back though. And Feeble onto Corey, so Corey won't have the right-click potential, but still doing a lot. That's only level 1 in Feeble, so taking, what, 20 damage out? 30? We just...
Storm Spirit mid.
Yeah, what? Storm Spirit taking out Undying in the mid lane. Where'd Squee go? Squee's in the bot.
Radiant structures.
And they're looking for Theory, who they're not going to find, because they probably do not expect him to be there.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Hiding away in the trees.
celebration.
And he's got Phase Aquila, so he's doing pretty well. I'm assuming he's got the most last hits on the map. Very close, 44 compared to Corey's 50, but Corey's on his team, so Theory's okay with that. They actually do find him here. Is there going to be enough burst damage? No, there's not, but Squee does send him back. Jesus wasn't close enough to throw in that vacuum to disrupt. Would have been a really big kill for Swag. Now check out the gold graph, see where we are. 500 gold advantage for the Dire, so that would be for Swag, and XP exactly the same, so still a relatively close game. 5-2 now for Swag. But the two most farmed heroes on the map right now are going to be Corey and...
Radiant's bottom
Oh, I was thinking
tower
Gyrocopter was going to be
under
second.
attack.
Squeeze in that second position. So how long do you expect these tri-lanes up here
Radiant's bottom
to
tower
stay?
is under attack.
You know, I don't. It's one of those things that like Lion does need to get a couple more levels up. Like he does a whole lot better with that kind of stuff. So, not really. You know, I bet they're gonna stick around for a while, but we're probably gonna see some pushes coming out from Swag, in my opinion, because I feel like they've got a lot better early game than Faded does.
Yeah, Dimitri is actually almost level 6, so maybe they'll... I don't know if they can really leave Corey, so they might have to stay up here. But the tower in the bot lane is almost down. It's Theory's tower, sitting on like 170 HP. But in the top lane, the disrupt onto Smurs. Tombstone is dropped by Blink. Decays go out. Smurs, though, is bursted down. The Soul Catcher lands. He's getting low. Corey also low and Fess up. Doesn't really get that much health back, but I think it's going to be enough. And indeed it was. So another kill. It's Faded, catching up to Swag in the kill count, 3-5 now. And CEVO, is he getting space in the mid lane? He's up to 39 last hits. Wow, Spooderman, actually, I left because I thought the action was over, and he looks like he brain stuffed King Kraken. Dimitri with the defensive stun, but the auto attack from Spooderman, his second double kill of the game. Theory TP's up, he drops the call down. Is it going to be enough? I think Spooderman's got no mana. He's got a Soul Ring, so he could, I think if he's Soul Ring Nightmare, he'd be able to kill himself right now. But 4 up top right now for Swag, and 7-3.
Yeah, that was a huge kill coming up from them. Them taking down Corey really is going to set him back a little bit. That was a really, really well done rotation coming out from the Darkseer. And
oh, in the mid lane, Squee looks like he's going to go down.
Wow,
well. He does manage to blink out with just about 90 HP. I thought CEVO was going to have him there, but I didn't notice that the blink was off of cooldown. And CEVO's caught back up. He was kind of getting schooled in the last hits. Now he's up to 45. Quap only at 50. Quap still with 600 gold on him in net worth, but doing well to catch back up. And now we got a party top. Corey, not really that close to an armlet. He still needs 500 and 700, so about 1,200, 1,300 gold for that. Theory's here, so it looks like you were correct. A push would be coming out kind of soon. The bot tower is still standing for Faded. And my mic still working?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, okay. I've been paranoid. It's been
Radiant's bottom
tripping out a
tower
lot,
is
and then I was getting some
under
messages. But initiation on
Top
Smurs. Smurs melts. Let's see the fight. The call down is there. The tombstone is down from Blink. Squee with a nice sonic wave landed on about all four, and now the zombies are just going to clean up. Blink able to probably live through this. Squee with a double kill. Saibi actually comes in. He's pretty healthy right now. Spooderman going to get Dimitri. And we got over here Corey being chased down by Squee. Squee's just going to auto attack. I think he can actually... If he... Whoa, wow. Corey hit it really hard. I thought Squee would be able to take that. Maybe if he juked a little bit early on and didn't allow those hits in. But that rage taking forever.
He came in, he blinked and raged, and he raged at the, like, literally the co-op's attack was going in with the sonar scream, and he literally just missed the auto, or the scream, which would have killed him.
Yeah, it was a really good sonic wave there. Hit everybody, pretty much. Now Theory comes back up. Throws out that homing missile to zone. Possibly create an opportunity to kill, but so far back now, just pushing Blink off the lane. And Smurs got the Trinkle Boots up. Doesn't have glaives yet, so jungling's pretty slow right now, but just one more level. Which normally you want to put that level 7 point to max Lucent Beam, but if he wants to sit in the jungle and be safe, he's gonna need to skill up those Moon Glaives. Saibi finds him. He's got double damage. This is going to be the death of Smurs, so I guess it's not very safe. That is a dangerous camp to do, especially when you're doing it that slow, because, I mean, pretty much 90% chance it's going to be warded.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things is like, you know, I think Swag's Tri-Lane did, you know, do a little bit better than Faded, but it's the fact that the farm went up on the two supports, while for Faded, all the farm went up on Corey's, and that's really hurting them, is that Luna's pretty far behind the Lifestealer as well as the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, where is Luna? Third to last on net worth, 2,200, Lifestealer at 4,100, and yeah, so not looking too good for Smurs, but Squee here at almost 5k leading the charts on the net worth, so... There is that, at least. Luna, or Smurs here, does have some levels. Actually, no, I take it back. Only level 6. Dimitri the Lion on the other's team is level 8. And Corey now content to farm in the bot lane by himself. Looks like Darkseer was there, but Darkseer's just backed off. Wasn't really causing that much of an issue. And it looks like we might have a fight here on the top lane. Smurs being chased down. King Kraken trying to find him, but that Luna is just so fast. Looks like we got a mechanism finished on the Jesus. Do you expect him? Do you think he'll be going for a pipe next?
He might go for a pipe, you know, that gyro hurts as well as a Storm Spirit. I mean, a pipe would make sense, but we might see something else come out from him. That hood would really help him out. Teamfight top.
Yeah, I know, I'm there. Blink dropping the tombstone to disrupt. King Kraken actually going to go down immediately as he gets up. The Lucent Beam is popped off, but it's only level 1. Squee throws down the Sonic Wave, takes out Saibi, and now Theory's being Fiends gripped up, so Squee with the double kill. I don't know what the question marks are for.
Squee Sonic Waved on top of Storm Spirit when he was alting, but as soon as he landed, the back end of the alt hit him. And that's why he was doing the question marks, because he was really shocked that it actually hit him. So, but
that
it
was just
very
on
good
the
play
edge of
from
my
Squee. Yeah. The Bane went nuts. The Bane is just playing a fantastic game right now.
Yeah, like he's got the 2 points in Enfeeble. Pretty much just only ever need one in Nightmare. Max up that Brain Sap, get that Enfeeble out, and I believe Enfeeble stays if you rage, right? As Nakes. But
yeah, it does.
Initiation on the Blink here. Dimitri with the 2-man stun. Just keep him there in the call down, so Spooderman gets in the call down. Jesus drops a nice wall. But Saibi, actually Gyrocopter Theory are going to take him out. So maybe a bit of a too long of a stay there by Swag. Spooderman gonna try to TP out. Is the Electric Vortex there? No, it's on cooldown. Spooderman barely escapes. So maybe 2 kills going the way of Faded. That Swag shouldn't have given up and could have not given up, I guess, if that's a concise way to say that.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting thing coming out. Like the gyro's doing fantastic. Like that was a very good job from them. You know, they had the 4-man. I mean, it's like they said, they're kind of letting Corey have his little space, farm up a little bit. You know, 4-manning with the gyro, which makes a lot of sense. They got a lot of magic damage. They got a lot of stuff they can push, and I mean the Undying has been playing very well. And I mean, you know, that barely getting out on Bane, that's a lot bigger than it looks because that was a 5-man kill streak. So him getting out on that even made it even safer, as well as the Quap. So the Quap and the Bane. Every time Bane's ult's up, she should just be trying to find a kill with it.
Yeah, and indeed it is up right now, so he's got the mana boots as well as some more wards, so still playing a fairly hard support. He's not gonna, I mean, he's having a pretty good game. He's not gonna try to snowball with purchasing an ag. He's gonna just play it safe and continue buying support items. He's pretty strong with just the levels right now. Yeah, Squee gonna blink out from that attempted initiation by Cybe. Looks like we got 4 here for Swag. Luna sitting in the top lane. Her ultimate is down right now. Spooderman, Fiend's gripped, and King Kraken gonna go down. The tombstone, I guess, more of a defensive tombstone actually, so there's no counter initiation. So Blink just dropping that down. And the tier 1 mid tower's already been pushed down. So looks like Faded gonna back off. They don't think that Swag's gonna go for the mid tier 2. And then looks like they're correct. Everyone backing off the mid lane. And the pings are coming out onto Smurfs. Corey's there. Working on Quap, you said? It's a pretty good item.
Yeah, she just used it
Against the Corey here, and that, yeah, the Orchid damage is going to tip him over. You can't rage when you get Orchid. Pretty much one of the best items you can pick up. Dimitri going for the deny, staying a little too long. He's actually going to go down. Theory TP's in, he goes down as well. Squee continues the chase. He has haste, so it'll be a pretty easy one for him, and that's 3 kills for nil. Going the way of Swag, and it looks like this will be the death of a tier 2 tower as well. And I want to do a quick item check, and it's pretty easy these days with how nice the new item screen is. 2 soul rings, an Orchid as we mentioned. We got that cloak, so it looks like maybe Blink's gonna get that pipe. For Swag, drums being built up on Smurfs on the Luna. And on the other side we got the armlet of Mordegon.
Looks like they're going for it.
Yeah, wow, they're going for the tier 3, so we'll get back to that. Pretty much nothing else to speak of. Cybe also going for an Orchid, and Theory pretty close to a BKB on the Gyrocopter. Squee, aggressive initiate, throwing off the Orchid onto Corey, but maybe he's going to go down here, I don't know. Theory drops a nice call down, but
Huge
Jesus with
wall.
an even better wall. That's going to be the death of Dimitri. King Kraken looks like he's trying to save himself some time. Oh, actually that was Jesus put on. Let's see what's going on over here. Cybe finds Smurfs. There goes another Orchid charge, Fiend's grip. So tier 3 dive at 19 minutes, and that's another 3 kills for nil. And the top Rax is down. So 1 lane of mega creeps, I don't know what you call them when it's just 1 lane, is going to be detrimental to Faded success this early in the game. Just that, 1, they're so much harder to kill when you don't have big items, and they give you so much less gold. And you obviously have to respond to your lane pushing in.
Yeah, this is that 5-man that Swag has been doing very, very, very well in this tournament. I mean, this, in all honesty, the Bane pick is what is making the difference here. Just, you know, that reduction of damage, the Bane ult. I mean, he's been playing a fantastic game this go around, as well as the Undying. Those 2 heroes have been meshing very, very well together with the Darkseer and the Quap. So, and that silence early up, like the Orchid came out at the perfect time. Roshan set up.
Yeah, it was a good time to Orchid, and Squee picking up a point booster, so it looks like he'll be going for an Ags next, just to, I guess, more split push, and maybe you can pretty much use the Sonic Wave to just clear a wave of creep, or it'll always be up for a team fight. Boots of Travel on Darkseer. Jesus picking up. You got a smoke?
I really like that coming out from him.
Yeah, I guess I don't even know what it's to deal with, really. I mean, why not? You're super fast with it. And Roche goes down at 21-21. And there was a smoke on King Kraken, but not going to pop it off to try to get in there and contest. And I don't really think they can contest. Every ultimate and ability is up right now. And even Blink taking up that Roche, not that low. Back to full health now after popping a salve, and the pipe is finished. So pretty much every core item that is needed, Swag has right now, whereas Faded pretty much has nothing that they need. I mean, the armlet's there for Corey. The BKB is close. I think. Is it even close? It's like 600 gold. And I think this is the first Nake's bomb lineup we've seen in CEVO playoffs. I'll have to keep track of it because that's one of the more interesting statistics these days, I think.
Nake's bomb is just referring to Storm's Pit, or do you count the
No,
clock as
yeah,
well?
I mean the Storm Spirit Nakes. I mean, there's like the Quaff bomb as well, and we kind of saw Pandemic doing the Juggernaut Nakes bomb, which was interesting, and did work
Has
out
that ever been
in
cause
at
for
least one of their
celebration?
games
The
against
clock
you.
Nakes.
Yeah,
Radiant's bottom tower
you
has
guys just
fallen.
like picking that Pudge for some
Seems to be
reason.
the day for it.
We'll blame Rakudo for
Yeah, it was
that.
dumb. Yeah, please do.
Hopefully he's watching.
Middle tower is under attack. I have no reason to lie about something.
Alright, so Nakes
and I'm
is
actually
in
a little
Saibi,
surprised.
and he initiates
Oh,
here.
mid.
There's the Nakes bomb, but it doesn't really even do any damage. Saibi gonna go down. Looks like Dimitri goes down as well, pretty much instantly. Theory gonna get bursted down. Looks like even the Courier's trying to join in the fight. He might go down as well. Smear's picking up a triple kill. The Courier just chilling. And thank you for killing that Jesus, because I hate Dimitri's Frog Courier so much.
Middle tower has fallen.
There's a GG plays.
Yeah, and the GG is called, so we'll be bringing you game 2 here shortly. Anything you noticed that we should recap on this game?
Radiant's middle tower
I mean, basic concept is that Undying, I mean, the Bane counters Lifestealers so hard, they showed their hand probably a little bit too early, and they really capitalized on that with Bane and Undying, so.
There you go, pro analysis. I'm going to stop my recording here to ensure that it records, and we'll be back for game 2. Thanks for watching.
Woohoo.